All right, we're recording, so good job. Let's hope and pray that it works. But good morning, and I'm so excited to just have this little coffee talk this morning. So I got my coffee, whatever y'all have. Please do enjoy. I think I said yesterday it's 5 o'clock somewhere, so that's fine. If it's wine and you're o'clock at 8 o'clock, nobody's here to judge. But I am going to share my screen, so I will try to stay somewhat on track and not run my mouth for far too long. Now I can't see my, there we go. It's like now everything's like blocking my, okay, that's not good. And I have, if I wouldn't have like 1,000 tabs open, this would help too. Lesson learned. Okay, there we go. All right, share. Okay, can you see my screen okay? Can y'all see my screen? Let me try to move y'all for a second so I can like not get distracted. Okay, there we go. This is going to help us. I always love and appreciate a good visual personally. And then again, it'll help me stay on track. So, all right, just a bit about me for those who don't personally know me yet. And again, another coach invited you here or whatever. You're listening to the recording later, so let us know. Just a brief about my personal life. I've been married to my husband Jordan for over 7 years now. This next August will be 8 years. Crazy time flies. Mama 4 and 3 dogs. So we're a full house around here. 3 boys, 1 girl, all 3 girl dogs. Born and raised here in Alabama. Every time I talk to somebody, I don't realize it. They're like, "Oh, you have such an accent," and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't realize that until I'm talking to like my Canadian team or whatever." And I'm like, "Okay," then I can like hear the difference, but otherwise, I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So I am a full-time mom, which you all know is like enough. And then I've been a coach for 6+ years, and then a part-time nurse. I've been a nurse since 2010. And then after I became a coach, within 3 to 4 months, I was able to go part-time and just focus on working from home, focusing on bettering myself because as I mentioned in that next time, I'm very much an introverted homebody. I love to be home, but I also love to travel too. I like to travel to new places, but still just kind of like be to ourselves, if that makes sense. I'm not like a fan of like big crowds and stuff. So the fact that I do like this and we meet on Zoom videos all the time was a huge, huge undertaking for me because I just didn't, I was always one like behind the camera. But it's amazing how, this company has developed us in so many ways more than what we oftentimes think about. So, me, I am known as a stress eater and all things sweet. I don't try to have that, and I love that about this. So, if you have something that's like your thing, donuts, we bought some last night. The first time that I got some in forever, I was like, oh my gosh, I love sweet. And then wine, but when I drink wine, it's not the sweeter wine. I like the Merlot, the Chardonnay. But hey, I'm not like a wine snob or anything. I'll drink what I can get. I do try to. I would rather eat my calories than drink them. Competitive guru. I love like just competition and like proving myself wrong. If somebody's doubting me, it's so much fuel to my fire. Just like, okay, watch me, and I'll get it done. So I do love that. If you guys, if you can't hear me well, please let me know. I have been having some technical issues, so please like just make me stop because I can't see you right now, or I can't see the chat. But I just realized I spelled competitive wrong. But anyways, okay, I'm a recovering workaholic and like I mentioned, an emotional eater. I love to work hard. To me, like things in life, the harder we work for something, the sweeter the payoff, the sweeter the reward, which, God showed us with kids and just the business. And I competed actually 3 times, and every single time I came in second because I didn't have that naturally lean build. But I was like, I just love to like work hard. Like it's a good feeling to me. But I do need to learn that work-life balance, especially now that my kids are here and I want to be able to show them and teach them all the things. Okay, you guys, I want to talk a bit about control freak. So please let me know, just drop in the chat or whatever. Have you currently already purchased VIP access? If you're thinking about it, if you're on the fence because you have questions, you don't really know about it, or like you just I don't really feel like it's a program for me. So just let us know. Me, Autumn is the creator, Autumn Calabrese. Surely most of you know her because she's got like 10 programs now. Ultimate Portion Fix. She now has her book, How to Lose Weight Like Crazy. Um, but she's just truly incredible, and she really does go above and beyond to be for us coaches and help customers. And she's just continued to prove that and show that. And here we are with another new challenge. So becoming a control freak, I just wanted to kind of run through what this program is going to look like for you guys if you're on the fence or you're just curious. So the workout calendar, as the name says, it's a 9-week program. And it's going to be broken into these 3-week phases that you can kind of see in the calendar there on the right. I hope you can see it okay. So it's a 5-day-a-week program. You're going to have 2 rest days, and you'll see those will kind of fluctuate throughout the different phases. So it starts off being Thursdays and Sundays are your rest days, and then it's Wednesdays and Saturdays, and then it's Wednesdays and Sundays. So it's always going to be at least one day on the weekend and then a day midweek. I really don't know as far as the training if there's other coaches on here that can like vouch for this. If she said, like I know when we did like Lift 4 and that type of program would that only be in 4 days a week, like the flexibility was where it was at. So he didn't care if you needed to change around a rest day. But I do think so I'm assuming this one's okay. If you need to move that rest day around a little bit, then don't change the order of the actual layout of the program itself. So don't skip from workout 1 to workout 4 just because you feel like it or whatever. So just try to stay in the order and then utilize those rest days as needed. But the cool thing is about this program, if you don't know, you guys, these workouts are 18 to 30 minutes each. Like that's it. And I don't know about you, but that excites me so much because like it's just hard. Like if I don't get it done first thing, I can easily come up with all the excuses or feel so stressed out, so overwhelmed, like holy crap, when am I gonna get this done? And then I'm just so tired by the afternoon time. I'm like, oh, I don't give my best. So the fact that it is such shorter, more intense workouts, like I think that will help eliminate some of that time and busy excuse to just make sure let's get it in and let's own our mornings and get it done. So with these 5 workouts, you probably heard the term, if you've listened to Autumn talk about this new program, DCTT, your Density Complex Tabata training. So those are actually going to be 3 out of the 5 workouts per week. And then you're going to have the mixtures. With this one, it's going to have a lot of like combo moves. So if you haven't, there's actually a sample workout now. They were going to do it at first because they just started with a quick look, which is really good. You're also considering, if you haven't purchased VIP access yet, you're thinking about it. It's like a 13-minute video, and it talks about the moves. It talks about the equipment and all that stuff, which is what I wanted to do here for you today too, just to kind of help explain and answer any questions that you may have. But like I said, it's the strength, the Tabata, and it's focused on, improving your cardio, building strength, increase your stamina, and it boosts our cardiovascular system. So I think it's going to be great. Most of the Tabata ones, I think, are the quick 18 minutes. But if you've tried that sample workout or the one that's under the special events, under the BOD Summit, the one that Autumn did, it's a quick one too, but it's just like this. It's go, 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 which is great because then you've knocked it out. You burned nearly 200 calories. I shouldn't say that. It's just like an estimate because everybody is different. There is no depending on our size, our BMI, how in shape we currently are. Like there's no generic for that. But still, it's a killer calorie burn. You're going to burn all day long, and then you're just going to feel so much better knowing that you on your morning or your night, it might help you relax and go to sleep. Several of the ladies in our group do it at night, and there's nothing wrong with that as well. I would just be like, I can't have that lingering over my head all day, or I'm just like, no. Or if I do it in the morning and I own it, I'm like, yes, let's go. I'm ready to conquer the day. The cool thing, I have these tracker sheets, or the tracker sheets. They're going to come with or you're going to print them off. You have them as well as I've got all my stuff here. Once I finish my slideshow, I can kind of show you some things because I don't know if you guys can see me because I can't see you. I was trying to, my new brag board, y'all can't see me, just let me know. But the new brag board, I was trying to flatten it out and weight, but it's really cool. And they actually did it on Spanish on the other side, just FYI. So it's laminated. It comes with a little marker, and you're talking about how you did on your density rounds, your complex, how much weight or what your resistance with your bands were, and then your Tabata, your personal best. So every single day, you're like racing to be the best version of you and beat, your last round. So that's really, really cool. Trying to flatten mine out and then get it hung up. So that's just always ways to like monitor your progress, because these little things are so, so key, because we're, especially as women, we're like, oh, I want to, weigh myself, and heck, I might be up a pound because maybe I had something with more sodium, it's that time of the month. I didn't get as much sleep. I'm stressed at the night for the holidays and trying to get all my last minute shopping. But yet we can look back at our boards and we're like, holy crap, I'm getting stronger, I'm getting faster. Like, all these things are different ways that we can monitor our progress and know that we are growing in one shape, form, or another, and be able to celebrate that and keep pushing one day at a time to know what it is that we're here and we're fighting for. The equipment. Oh, I got my ball blew up yesterday. So, you guys, in regards to the equipment, Autumn has stressed and insinuated this time and time again, and this is actually why this is the first new program launch that they're not doing a digital access only, because specifically because of the control track and this ball. These balls literally come in all shapes and sizes, and we're going to be using them for every single workout every single week in different ways. It's going to be your common core moves, but just adding this ball for that extra resistance to engage your inner thighs as you're working your core, to make more of those complex moves. Like, it's really cool and soft. Like, it comes with a little straw, you just blow it up and there you go. But this, and then I wanted to, we didn't get my stuff till last night, so I did not have my door track set up. However, you guys, there are tutorials. You even get handouts within your kit sharing how to set up your door track. Most people are doing the actual door frame because you can easily set it up and take it down and even take it with you when you travel. My husband, I thought he was going to die. I'm like, no, I want mine mounted on my wall because I want it in the center, and I have a big mirror in our workout room, and I want to be able to watch my form and everything. He was like, oh, I don't want to, but it's just literally two little pieces of equipment that I went to Home Depot to get last night. Well, it's actually 4 because it's 2 and 2. You have to do an upper and a lower, but it cost me $6. It was a little quick link pulleys, and then these little things that are going to go in the wall. So that is on our agenda to get done today to install our track. So those are the 2 main things. Like, Autumn continue to like reiterate, like, you have to get the ones that come with our pack, because none of the other, like the tracks, you have to be able to control it and move it up and down for the different types of rows or presses or whatever it is that we're doing, where some of them are just stationary, and she's like, that's not going to work. Now, the good thing is we're not going to need but about 6 foot of space, so it's not going to take a lot of space. But she stood there and she like took 2 steps this way, or 3 steps, 2 steps, 3 steps this way, and she's like, this is all the room that you need. Like, I work out in this tiny room and it works, so. But as far as the steps, I already had my steps from T20 when that launched, but you can get whatever step that you need. Although they are offering you free shipping and 20% off if you add the step on to your bundle. So that's pretty sweet. I wouldn't, but I don't know. I haven't compared prices on that, so you just do you and get you one. But this one does come with risers, and not all of them come with risers. And she said you may want one to come with risers. That's only going to help you as you continue to get stronger and you want to increase and challenge yourself in new ways. Then that's a great way to do that. So you guys, I feel like we are counting down now. Like, when us coach, our launch started just over 2 weeks ago. It seemed like forever that the 4th of January 2021 would be here. But you guys, we are 2 weeks and 2 days from Monday, from when this officially starts. So it's coming, and I couldn't be more excited. It's going to be the perfect, most epic way to start the new year, to be more in control. And I think the whole name of this program, some people, it depends on how you take it. But it's not meant to be taken in a negative way, you guys. It's because there's been so much uncertainty, and there's still going to be. I'm not saying that it's not. There's so many things that are outside of our control. And if you're like me, a naturally anxious heart, you tend to worry about those things when there's absolutely zero you can do about it. But there are the things that we do to that that we can control, and that's how our sleep, our rest, this program, and the extra focus on the rest and taking that time to decompress at night and stretch and incorporate those 5 to 10 minutes of just allowing ourselves to bring it down before bed. I think it's going to be so beneficial. I know for me, so that when we lay down, we're not still thinking about all the things left that we need to do. We can really just like take that extra edge off. But you guys, with this start date being on one floor, we just keep pushing. Like once this, if you have not got started in the coach launch, when this customer launch goes live on Monday, like get your stuff as soon as possible. Just because one of those things we can't control is shipping. I live in a neighborhood and the ladies are like flipping out, like, oh my gosh, my packages are stuck here, stuck there. And that's just something that unfortunately, we cannot control. But the earlier we get a jump on this, the more of a time that we can breathe. We can kind of get our stuff in, familiarize it, because she did say for the whole first week at least, like give yourself grace because you're going to be like so tied up in everything. You're learning new moves, new equipment. It's going to be tricky, but you guys just like stick it out as with anything. We're not experts or perfect the first time. In fact, probably not even one by the time we're on week 9. But I bet you're going to continue to grow. You're going to get better and more comfortable as you continue to go. So our group will be in our BOD group platform. I know most of you, I did share about it both in our BOD group, and we have a free community on Facebook. Wherever you saw me talk about this at, it will be within our BOD group, which I'll talk more about in a minute. Talking about the BOD features, you guys. So I think this is really something that so many people don't haven't navigated enough to really understand what all is there. Like so many of us just go, we find the workout that we need, and boom, we push play and we're done. But let's be real, like more of us struggle with nutrition than anything else outside of the workout. So just utilizing those, which I'll get more into this in a minute, the nutritional center. You guys, if you've recently purchased a challenge pack within the past couple of months, you're in this new wave where they're pretty much incorporated. It's not every single one yet, but you now have access to both of our premium nutrition plans, which are the Ultimate Portion Fix and 2B Mindset. You guys, this is epic. This is huge. Like you just got lifetime access to both of these nutrition plans that can literally change your life. They're both amazing. They've both drastically benefited me in different seasons of my life. Coming into this, I've always been like an Ultimate Portion Fix freak. I love structure. I'm very simple Sally. I like to just know exactly what I need and when and eliminate that wiggle room in my head, because then I'm just like, all the questions just like stress me out. I'm like, no, just give it to me straight. And so that's these little portion containers. They literally, we use them every single day. That doesn't even look plain. Wash dishes. But like they just make life so easy, you guys. But now the stage that I'm in, which is kind of I need that extra wiggle room and just not to have so much structure with the kids and heck, not even knowing what I'm going to eat. And the 2B Mindset has been so good for me. And for each of these programs, I don't want you to just follow the programs. Please, whichever one that you commit to or both, watch the videos that come with these, you guys. Now, it is recommended to go in order, but every single one of them is like 5 to 10 minutes. So if you just break that down, write it on your calendar to write 1 to 2, to watch 1 to 2 videos as you're like cooking or cleaning or whatever, like utilize these resources because this goes deeper than just what to eat. It's why we eat this way, how it benefits us. It's that truly that mindset behind it all. And you're going to have those like Alana with 2B Mindset. She is incredible with having those little triggers, like water first, veggies most, bed, dinner and done. Because if you're like me and you're a late night snacker and that's when you want all the sweet things, then it's just like, okay, drink my water, brush my teeth, and close up shop in the kitchen. But both of them, check out the nutritional resources, you guys, and take advantage of those videos because they're there. You have them. Now, Alana does have a 30-minute one that's a grocery store tour. So I just finished all hers, and I'm actually going to go back and I'm about to start the Ultimate Portion Fix because I think it's just beneficial to know more on both sides. And if you've heard from Autumn and her staff throughout this program, excuse me, they actually just did the foundation fix because she just turned 40. She had like donuts and wine and everything on her birthday, my kind of party. And she's still like, it's just like we always say, we have to know you can't outtrain a bad diet, but one bad meal don't allow it to turn into a bad day, into a bad weekend, a bad month, a bad life. Like one bad meal is not going to set you back. It's when one it just turns into that vicious cycle, and then before we know it, like when's the last time we've had a clean meal? So allow yourself to find that balance where you enjoy this and you're not feeling deprived, because it's that mindset when you feel like, oh my gosh, I can't have this, or oh, I want that so bad. Like that's when it just starts downward spiraling, because you're eventually probably going to binge if you're anything like me, and then it's just going to get ugly. And we've all been caught up in that vicious cycle. So it's just like if you want something, allow yourself to have it. Find that balance and then be like, okay, that was great. Now let's chug some water, get my shake in, let's get back on track. Speaking of getting back on track, flushing out those toxins, you guys, I hope that those of you who are already invested that you're using Shakeology every single day. And if not, you need this in your life. Like unless you have some dire allergy to one of the superfoods or something in it, like everybody needs Shakeology in their life. It's truly, I owe my health these past 6+ years like to this. Like I could even do simple things like going to the dentist and they'll be like, your gums are so healthy. And it all comes back to what's in this. My favorite, as I'm a chocoholic, so I give me all the sweets. I could make it a personal mission. Like I've tried all 9 flavors. Um, so with there being 9 separate flavors plus the occasional seasonal ones, and knowing like literally each flavor has 1,000 different recipes that you can choose from, there is something for everyone. Again, I'm a creature of habit. I'll have my chocolate, my peanut butter, or I've been using PB2 lately, and a small banana with my almond milk, ice, and water. Blend that baby up. It never gets old after 6.5 years, because you got this is one a day shake. And with that, we're already getting all the essential nutrients that we need. It's not like we're telling you, oh, you can't eat food. You're drinking, shakes for 3 meals of the day. Like, no, that's not living. Like, I love food too much, but I love having this typically for breakfast, because then I feel good. I'm empowered. I know I've started my day off strong. I love breakfast foods too, so I like to move, the eggs and oats to like meal 2 for the day, just so I can enjoy that too. But this, the quick and easy start. Literally, if somebody ever uses time excuse on this, I'm like, we gotta talk or something, because it doesn't even take 2 minutes to just blend it up, run as you're going out the door, or whatever it is that you're doing. Again, tips with this, you guys, have fun with it though. Like all the time, I feel like people are just like, oh, I just ice and water. I mean, that's fine. However, you got to get it in, but like that's not near as tasty as like with the banana and peanut butter. Like savor your taste buds. Like give them something to, like get excited about. Because if you are going to drink it plain, this being all natural and not your typical store-bought shake, it can have that more of a minerally taste from the superfoods. So have fun with it. Like use these recipes, you guys. There's under the Nutrition Center. You can also in BOD when you go to Beachbody on Demand, there's a recipe tab up top, and then it even breaks it down by meal, by shake. If you want breakfast, lunch, dinner, shake-o, like it's there. Thousands and thousands, you guys. But why is it so important? Like literally, where do I start? I've had multiple people who have like irritable bowel with IBS or Crohn's, something of that nature, and like their like relapses or episodes have like pretty much gone from very rare to even non-existent for some of them. For me, when I first started 6 years ago, I was always on stuff for like my face, just the breakouts. Um, I was also on stuff for anxiety and depression, and this actually has stuff in it to help with that as well. Like, I don't know. I don't get into all the fancy names of things. Like, I don't care. I just know what it does for me and what it has and what it continues to do. And for that, I'm forever, ever grateful and a lifer. So whatever it is that you need, with your gut health, getting those digestive enzymes, those pre and probiotics. Lord, if you've even been to the store to see how expensive those things are alone, and yet we're getting 70 plus different things for like 330 a day. Well, coach price four for a customer, which is still like insane. It's a meal and all your medicine in one. Like I said in my post the other day, and I can't take credit for this, my partner did, but she's like, you either paid the farmer now or you pay the doctor later. Knock on wood, but we literally haven't been to the doctor in a while. So cut out medicines, cut out copays and doctor visits, and just all the things that you don't think about, and just swooping in through the drive-through. Not to say you won't still do it on occasion, but if you're relying on that every single morning to grab a biscuit on your way to work, then hey, on that, I guarantee you're spending at least that amount of money, if not more, plus is it benefiting your health? We don't think about the long-term aspects. It's always, we're more of an instant gratification mindset, but it's just some good things to weigh out there. Some of the other supplements I just wanted to drop in if you're new and don't understand. Again, don't know if y'all can see me, so I brought myself in here. Energize, there's 3 different flavors: mom crack, unicorn juice, whatever you want to call it. Every single mama needs this. And even if you're not a mom and you're tired and you're working, I used to work night shift, and this was what got me through. And like so many like energy drinks and stuff now, they're filled with all the fake fillers. So yeah, you're like on top of the world for an hour or two, but then after, you just probably crash. But this does not do that. This is going to stay in your system, about 2 hours, and then it just kind of fades. But you don't fade. My all-time fave is mixed berry. There's 3: mixed berry, lemon. I was a lemon fan for forever, and then there's fruit punch, which I don't love, but a lot of people do. But the mixed berry is my jam. I love the mixed berry. So it's been proven, and I've actually played with some tests on myself. Like I would try, had to struggle through some workouts without using my Energizer before, and it was a struggle because you're not feeling as good, so you're not putting out as much, so therefore you're not going to burn as many calories. So if you like play with yourself and like see how you feel with and without it, and to me it was like okay. Recover. This is actually like the first time I've gotten the vegan one. I usually use chocolate whey, but either way I use chocolate. You might be team orange, like Joel Friedman is. He's very proud of being team orange if it's like an orange creamsicle. But again, give me all the chocolate. You guys, this makes a drastic, not now I will say this. Not every single beach whey program that we have do you need that because they're not going to be super intense. Not the control freak, even though they're short, they're going to be intense. You're going to be sore. You're going to be working major muscle groups at least 3 to 4 out of those 5 days a week. So if you want to get up, roll out of bed, and be functional the next day, you may want to consider adding that in. It also includes the BCAAs and all that to help, build that lean muscle mass that we all crave. As women, I don't feel like I hear it that much anymore. But they'd be afraid of bulking. Like, come on, we have too much estrogen for that. It takes so much more. So we can't be afraid to pick up those weights and push ourselves. Because actually, when we're doing that, we're only going to burn more calories and we're going to look and feel leaner by doing so. So beach bars, oh my fave. I just swapped. I was using the vegan ones, and now I went back to the chocolate free almond, which is crazy because me or my husband neither like cherries, but we love these bars because it's like a subtle hint. That's always just perfect to throw down in your bag, your purse, whatever, to where you can just stay on track. Only 150 calories, 10ish grams of protein. They're like non-GMO, all the healthy things. Gluten free, but like literally 6 grams of sugar that are all from like the natural fruits that are in it. So again, nothing fake in there like your typical store bought stuff. So I think it's so key and something that's missed a lot, is just knowing what's in stuff to know how it's like benefiting us or not benefiting us. Collagen, most women, healthy skin and nails. Lord, I promise you, I've got more um, years taken off my life in these last 9 months with these kids than ever before. So I need to try to stay young. So what person don't, even men, like some men, my husband don't, he's too prideful for that, but some men do use collagen. And then I didn't talk about the bevy drinks or hydrate. There's all the things, but hey, well, that could be for another day. Quick meal planning tips. I promise y'all, I'm trying to wrap this up. Okay, keep it simple, you guys. Don't make it more complicated than it has to be. Focus on one meal at a time, one snack at a time. Like, it doesn't have to be some gourmet, glamorous five spread. Like, get your protein, get your veggie, get your complex carb, and then there you go. There's your balanced meal. You measured it out in your little cup, or hey, you can weigh it or not. You can simply just plate it and use your visual with 2B mindset, and there you go. Like, it can be as simple as like even getting a tuna packet or chicken salad, and getting some green beans, heating them up. I have no shame in heating these, and you'll see it on here. And then there you go, you guys. Meal plan tip 2, take advantage of the weekly meal plans that I share in the group. I do have some old ones in the free community that I've left in there, but within uh, our bod group, where this group will be held every single week, every single Friday, I'm sharing a new weekly meal plan. I'm not expecting or telling you have to make all of these things, but utilize it. Find things that stick to you and implement them into your routine. Whether that's just one or two things. Tip number 3, have a list. Never go to the grocery store blind. You will set yourself up for failure. Try to, talk about this, stick around your parameters, the outer stuff, because once you get to the middle, that's going to be more of your processed stuff. But hopefully, you're not always having to go there, because the stuff you can buy, it has a longer shelf life. But that fresh stuff, your fresh fruits and veggies and your meats and stuff, like, know what it is you're going for, and then I should have put this in there. Never go grocery shopping hungry, because then you'll get to that checkout line and you're like, oh, chocolate, cookies, blah, blah, blah. They're smart. They set that up for a reason with that impulse buying, which is, hey, many times I've taken my shake and I'll be like, as I'm walking around the store. So it's like, I'm not hungry. So just another thought. Tip 4, prep in bulk. I'm all about this reheat and eat method. I've heard people say before, I can't do leftovers. I don't understand that. Maybe that is you. Um, I just, I just eat the food. But it's easier because then and I like to do like Sundays, and then maybe you like to do again on a Wednesday. You might want to do it for the whole week or twice a week, whatever works for you. But you have to be willing to just try different things, you guys, and know that, okay, yeah, it's okay. Tomorrow's meal prep day, so it might take me 2 hours. Yeah, but that 2 hours spent in one day is going to save you 4 hours during the week, because you're already ready to go. So it definitely more than outweighs itself. So, just focus on that long term and how it's really going to benefit you when things get crazy throughout the week. You've got to go here, there, and everywhere, or you just don't feel like it because you're tired. Then you're ready. You just heat it back up and have another meal. And even with your meats, you can use different sauces and put it on different beds of, rice or lettuce wraps or whatever, spaghetti squash. And then there you go. You're able to create 3-4 different meals with the same meat, and you're just utilizing it differently. Number 5, again, going back to the Bod Nutrition Center, those recipes I talked about, Fix8, the cooking show, as well as the monthly memberships, which are a newer thing. They are like, you get your first free month with any challenge or completion pack, and then it's like $19.95 a month. But literally, if you're showing up and you're doing the work, they will even offer like one-on-one calls with you. It's stuff that people pay hundreds of dollars to do, to walk you through your meal plan, like see what's working, what's not. They have a monthly like topic that they really dive deeper into, whether it's late night snacking or whatever that may be. So many resources. And then you have like Pinterest, you guys. Like, there's so many things. And then lastly, include your family, or if you live alone in an apartment or something, like, get a friend, a coworker. Accountability is everything. Sorry, we gotta go quicker. Before pictures, tip 1, just do it. Just do it, just do it, just do it. I know it's so scary, it's super uncomfortable, but you, mark my words, you will regret it to not have done it and to not have it later. Think of it as your goodbye photos. You will want to see, again, when we're just solely relying on the scale and it's not budging, you will want to be able to go back. And when you can visually see, holy crap, I'm so much tighter. Like, It is a game changer. Do yourself a solid and take these pictures. If you have somebody to help you, great. If you don't, prop that baby up on a counter, put it on selfie video mode, hit record, and then just take your screenshots. So you got your front, your side, your back shots. If you don't know, I have videos on, they're from Beachbody, on how to take your photos. But just no excuses, just get it done. And do try to wear the same thing every time. I know it's, again, it's uncomfortable, but if you could wear things that show a little bit more skin, like a sports bra, and compression shorts, or if you have a swimsuit, the more skin you're showing, the more changes that you're going to be able to see and compare. But whatever you're comfortable in, just take the dang pictures. Tip two, do not cut off your head. It's amazing, you guys, what even your facial expressions can tell. Like, this is so, so key. And to go into tip number three, like, submit your pictures to the Beachbody Challenge. You have to have your head in there or they won't take them. And you guys, you get a free shirt for every time you complete a program and you submit your before and afters and you answer a few questions, you get a free shirt. I don't know about you guys, but I'm all about a budget and I'm all about free. And I love getting these little gifts, free swag. So just submit them. And they are never going to share them without first getting your permission. But if they do ask for your permission, you better take it as a major compliment and a chance that they give away, I think it's $500 at least to one person every single day based on their transformation. And then it gets bigger and bigger throughout the quarter. And then every single year on stage, they're giving away, like, I think it's $100,000 to, like, I'm telling you, will rock you to your core. These transformations of these people will, like, life saving, life changing. Like, it's just incredible. So our control freak fam, you guys, please know, like, I know hopefully we're all pretty independent and self-sufficient for the most part, but you are not meant to walk this journey alone. There is so much strength in numbers. Like, when we lean in and we do this together, because I promise you, whether you're on day one, day 101, or day 1001, they're going to be hard days. You're going to be tired. You're going to be exhausted. You'd rather just curl up on the couch with a tub of ice cream and just drown your sorrows while watching Hallmark movies or something. You know, we have that, especially as women. I know I'm very an emotional person anyways. So just knowing, like, you guys, I'm struggling, you know, but I'm here. Just like last week when we were traveling, and it wasn't even for bad reasons. I was like, oh my gosh, it's been like a full week and I haven't even worked out. But I can share that and know that, like, this is a place to come, be real, be vulnerable, and just not feel judged, but really even more so feel empowered just by getting that burden, carrying, you know, not trying to carry that weight on my own, to know, like, I have, you know, a sisterhood, a community on this journey with me. And that's such a beautiful thing. Again, it's just through the BOD group, eliminates the distractions, I feel like, that can come with Facebook and all the groups that we're in. Plus, everything is in one easy place. You're streaming your workouts, you're logging your workouts, you're logging your supplements, you're even logging your stats, your pictures. And it's cool, they recently have really made some improvements and enhancements to how you're able to log and then measure your progress over time. And I would encourage you, you know, it's up to you, but allow your coach to see that so they can help you through that. There's just so many amazing things about the BOD group platform. And then we do have a virtual gym. So 24/7, no matter what time you work out, you don't want to work out alone and you need some extra mojo to get it done. You come on, it's just like this, a Zoom where you're going to be muted, and then you're just showing up to push play. Like, everybody's doing probably different programs. They sign on and off at different times, but you're showing up and you have that accountability. And I would love to just utilize this more, and hopefully even lots of us can be doing it together as we kick off Control Freak in just 2 weeks. So final tips: schedule your workouts. I'm not saying it has to be the same time every single day, because I know each day varies from person to person. But, like, even the night before, like, share, like, okay, 5 o'clock tomorrow. Oh, I got a busier day, so it might be 11:30 this day. But have a plan. Set it up like an important schedule, like an important meeting that you would have with your boss. Like, you don't skip those. Like, make it in, like, this is important. So, like, just don't just put it on your to-do list. Like, actually schedule in a time block. Total nutrition control. You guys, again, we have all the tools and resources. Utilize them. Reach out for help if you're struggling. Myself or the coach who invited you here, like, that's what we're here to help, you know, we're not the experts and we're not perfect, but I always say if I don't know, I'm willing to find for you. Um, and we learn and grow together. Check in daily. I cannot express this enough, but I promise you, the people that are the most engaged are going to experience the best results. And I'm not telling you to come and spend 30 minutes of your day just checking in messages and stuff. But no, every single morning there's a post. Respond to that. And then if you have a minute or two that you want to, you know, encourage someone else to do that, that's phenomenal. Who could use some extra encouragement in this day and time? But just check in, love yourself, like hold yourself accountable. Like there's so much to be said about being a part um, of a group. So, okay, you guys, that is it. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I feel like I went forever. So, let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and stop